pleasure to attend this EuropaBio Biotech benefits events, as the Commission recognizes the contributions the different sectors of the biotech industry already makes, and even more importantly, the promise it holds for future society across the range of key sectors. Indeed, President Barroso, in his message to this forum in December 2010, underlined the crucial contribution of biotechnology and of innovation in general towards unleashing Europe's full potential and realizing the EU 2020 agenda goal of smart, sustainable and inclusive growth for the European economy. Biotechnology holds some of the keys which can unlock the massive challenges of today and tomorrow. Aging and population growth, climate change, and a low-carbon, energy-efficient economy, to name just three. One of my particular concern is the broad issue of innovation within a societal context. Let me call it responsible and sustainable innovation. Innovation must always be underpinned by safety, and the need for innovation must be communicated in a transparent and effective manner to gain perhaps the most important prize of all, public trust. But now, what is the message industry should communicate? Industry must do all it can to demonstrate the benefits of its product for citizens, consumers, or patients. Questions on safety must be properly addressed. Therefore, we are working towards ensuring a true perception, as distinct from the sometimes distorted perception of the independence of the risk assessment of biotech products at the European Food Safety Authority for food and the European Medicines Agency for the medicinal products. We must, of course, ensure that whilst securing the highest level of safety for health and the environment, this regulatory framework remains flexible enough not to deter innovation, and in particular does not overburden SMEs, which constitute the vast majority of employment in the EU as a whole. Last time I addressed this forum, I took the opportunity to speak about green biotech. Proper consideration of safety and benefits is crucial to take advantage of the potential of this technology. I sincerely hope that the long-awaited second generation of GMOs, offering benefits such as drought tolerance and improved nutritional profiles, will meet the high expectations that the industry has created. If this is achieved, it will present a renewed opportunity for constructive public discussions, focusing on the potential benefits and not just the risks for GMOs. Time for me to switch colors from green to red, and to focus in particular on biotechnology medicinal products. Biotechnology medicinal products have contributed to the major improvements in the treatment of many health conditions. It has long since become a mature industry, making many products which we take for granted, insulin being a classic example. More than 20% of all medicinal products authorized at EU level are biotechnology medicines, which illustrates that they form an important part of medicines available to patients today. This figure, of course, set to rise and rise. EU patients can already benefit from the 143 biotechnology medicinal products already authorized at EU level, covering a wide spectrum of diseases. And we must not forget medical devices, for which the Commission will soon propose a revised regulatory framework, one which is robust to technological evolution and designed to ensure the highest level of health protection while promoting competitiveness and innovation. The potential may seem endless, but therein lies a challenge. Development processes for biotech medicines and devices are costly, and so usually are the end of products. With public budgets under pressure, how can we find room for providing these costly treatments to European patients? There are no easy answers to this challenge, which falls under the joint responsibility of healthcare decision makers and the biotech industry. But what is being done at EU level to support the future development of biotechnology medicinal products for patients? The EU fosters an enabling regulatory environment for the development of biotech medicines that are safe and efficacious, as well as providing legal certainty for developers and offering incentives for innovation. The centralized marketing authorization for new medicines simplifies access to all the member states' markets. But above all, it maintains the highest standards of scientific evaluation of these products, thus preserving the confidence of patients and the medical professionals. In short, we have an optimized procedure geared to meeting the needs of biotech medicine producers and to the ultimate benefits of patients. At this point, I would like to raise the issue of the revision of the Clinical Trials Directive, for which the Commission plans to publish proposals later this year. This will aim to respond to the decline in such trials over recent years and reduce bureaucracy and paperwork. Clinical trials are crucial for the development of new medicines and equally to improve and refine treatments with existing medicines. Clinical trials means growth and jobs. Clinical trials mean research and investment, including inward investment from outside the Union. Indeed, today, clinical trials account for investments of over 20 billion euros per year in the European Union. The revision of the directive is being prepared with the broadest possible involvement of stakeholders, with a view to Europe becoming once again an attractive place for clinical trials of the highest standards. The revision of the data protection legislative framework also aims at facilitating the secondary use of data at national level and across borders for the benefit of public health and research, while obviously respecting the fundamental rights of patients. We hope to gain the support of all those with an interest in revising the rules to ensure both the reliability of data generated in trials and the protection of the health, safety, rights, and well-being of patients. Ultimately, it is the interest of patients that guides us in shaping a regulatory framework which strengthens health and research, whilst not compromising patient health and safety. In addition to regulatory matters, new products depend on a positive uptake decision by healthcare decision makers at national, regional, and local level, which is where concrete healthcare decisions are taken. Such decisions should be taken based on transparent, objective evidence, which is why many member states use health technology assessments as a basis for concluding on the uptake, for example, of new biotechnology medicinal products. The EU supports HTA cooperation in Europe. I believe that limited HTA resources in Europe could be better used if collaboration can lead to work sharing and reuse of HTA information. Indeed, HTA agencies in Europe have themselves concluded that HTA information can be reused, particularly regarding relative safety and effectiveness, and this is the kind of exchange we support. Next year will mark the launch of a permanent voluntary HTA network in Europe, linking national HTA agency and bodies and setting up an infrastructure for collaboration on concrete assessments of new technologies. So what could this mean for the biotech industry of Europe? Most importantly, it would mean a more level playing field with a more common approach to how new medicinal products will be assessed in the context of uptake decisions. With coordinated assessments of new products, the interaction with actors at national level could be simplified and hopefully more time effective than is the case today. To conclude, may I once again express the Commission's strong interest in what the biotechnology sector has to offer, benefits for people and benefits for the economy. If biotech products match public needs and expectations, the future is assured. Thank you very much.